Hi everybody, this is Bobby with Bobby Stamps, and I have a cute card I'm going to show you how to make. I am leaving in 3 weeks to go on vacation, and we're going to Florida, and I cannot wait. So this card is kinda came about because of that trip. I'm super excited and can't wait to go. So we will get started with the card. I used my base is Sahara Sand. I'm just gonna fold that over really quick with my bone folder. And then our second layer is Peekaboo Peach, and that is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And then I used a piece of Whisper White that's cut at 5 by 3 3/4. And then I just popped out a little circle. And you don't really have to do the circle, I just kind of did it for myself for a guide because I kind of wanted it to be even. And I just used my, I believe it was the my 1 3/8 circle punch is what I used for that. I'm going to use the brand new stamp set that is coming out June 1st in the new catalog, and it's Colorful Seasons. And you get these magnificent photopolymer stamps, and then it has the beautiful dies. So this really covers all the seasons. You have snowflakes, you have leaves, you have flowers, you have this beautiful border that you can use, an Adirondack chair, you have a tree limb, a drink. I mean, just all these possibilities with this stamp set. I think this is going to be a very, very good seller in the new catalog. And the inks that we're going to use are Peekaboo Peach, Soft Sky, Sahara Sand, Daffodil Delight, Basic Black, and Wild Wasabi. And then I'm going to use the linen thread, and then the 2016-2018 enamel shapes. So I'm going to slide this stuff up a little bit. I'm going to bring in a grid sheet so I don't make a mess on my table, and I'll just go ahead and start opening up my inks. And I like to lay the sponge right in front so that way I kind of don't get them messed up with what I'm doing. Okay, so the first thing I did was I took the sun and I just kind of placed it there on the paper where I wanted it to be. And then I took my Daffodil Delight, and you're just going to sponge around the top half of the paper. Just go around the circle, and I just held the circle that I popped out with my hand. So just gonna do it like that. Okay. Then you can just take that away. That's all we need to do for that. Then I'm going to use the Soft Sky, and I just came in right underneath the Daffodil Delight. And for me, this was representing the water, not the sky. So you just keep going. You can add darker color in there if you want to make it be a little bit darker, but I was really wanting to go for a light, subtle look. So this worked really well for me, so I just kept adding it in until I got the color shade that I wanted. Make sure you get the edges. You don't want to leave them white. Okay, just leave that for now. And then the Sahara Sand, I want to go very light on that, so I'm just going to start off very, very lightly. Add just a little bit more. And I kind of like the look when the sponge does that, because it kind of makes it resemble more of the sand. Then I took the Peekaboo Peach and just kind of did the center where I had just masked off, and you're not even going to see the mask, so like I said, I just kind of wanted it for myself for a guide. I didn't want to go all crazy with the Peekaboo Peach and have it everywhere. I just kind of wanted to focus on that one little spot right there. Okay, that looks good to me. Now I'm going to bring in the piercing mat so I can do my stamping. And you're going to take the piece that looks like this. Let me put it on the block and you might be able to see it. So that is the chair, the beach chair. Okay, and we're just gonna stamp it right down there and then pull up. And I didn't get my stamp inked up very well, but that's okay. If I was going to send this, I'm just doing it for the video. If I was going to send it to somebody, I would definitely restamp that. But I will show you a trick. If you have the Stampin' Right markers, you can just go over that and nobody will ever know that I didn't ink my stamp up good enough before I stamped. Cute trick. Good as new. And then we're going to take the Wild Wasabi, ink that up, and then you're just going to make sure you have it all lined up right in the center. Pull up. And then I took the greeting that says, "Life is a beautiful thing." And then I inked that up in the Wild Wasabi. And I wanted it to be at an angle. So I just kind of angled it. Okay. We'll close that up. Then we're going to take the little lemonade. That's what I'm calling it, because I stamped it, inked it up in Daffodil Delight. And you can put it anywhere you want to. I'm just going to put it right there in that corner. Okay, and then we'll take our linen thread, and I'm going to take a piece of tape and just put that on the back like so. And I did mine twice. You can do it, wrap it around how many times you want, but I just chose to do mine twice. And then put another piece of tape on the back. And then you can fidge with, if you want to keep them separated like that. Now I tied mine together, so I don't really care about that, so I just went in underneath there right in the middle. You can tie it in a knot and just leave it in the knot, or you can tie it in a bow. I tied my first one in a bow. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough. I don't think I am, so we'll just snip these and I won't tie this one in a bow. I'm going to make this just a little bit shorter, I think. And you guys can visit my blog. I won't be able to post the items because you can't order them yet, not until June 1st, but I'll have pictures of the card and instructions on how I made it and things like that. And you guys can order the stamp set June 1st. Sorry about that, guys. It's very late right now and my dog started barking, so I had to turn the camera off really quick and go upstairs because I thought I heard like something fall. Didn't see anything, so hopefully everything's okay. So we're just going to attach that like that. And then grab the enamel shapes. And I like to use my piercing tool for this. You can just lift up what you want and put it right where you want it. Okay, like I said, you can't order the stamp set until June 1st, so I won't be able to do the supply list like I normally do, but I will have pictures and the instructions, things like that. I might write out, but I won't be able to put, you know, like the picture and everything, the link. Please make sure that you visit my blog. It's bobbystamps.blogspot.com. I post on there almost every single day. I used to do giveaways, but my blog following hasn't grown as fast as my YouTube. So it's kind of like seeing people were winning all the time. And so I just kind of backed off on that for a little bit until I get more people visiting my blog. And then I'll go back into doing the giveaways. And I'm also going to be starting a sale on my blog on June 1st. It will go live at midnight on June 1st, and it will be all of my stamp sets, paper, ribbons, things like that that have retired or discontinued, and they're marked down at a huge savings. I've got them all ready to go, listed, priced. Most boxes are $50, and they have 3 to 4 stamp sets plus paper, embellishments, things like that. I think I have a couple that might be over $50 and a couple that are under, but 90% of them are right at the $50 mark. You pay shipping and handling, and I will get those out in the mail as soon as I can. So make sure you visit my blog. Thanks, guys.